Gore readings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to Flesh Wound Horror Live. I am Daniel Shine, joined tonight by Pugs Dread
Namaste.
and Mike Kruger.
What's up, you sick motherfuckers?
So Todd obviously in prison. It happens. Even the best get caught eventually.
He's in custody, sir. No crimes, no official charges.
He'll beat it. He always beats it.
He'll be out by the end of the night.
We're confident that he will be out at some point tonight. Those California prisons, you know how it is, and he'll get out. Thanks for staying up with us late tonight, guys. I know we're at an odd time. It will be probably around this time next week as well, most likely. So yes, at your clocks. We'll do a little bit of quick promotion so you guys know. I want to say hi to Jess Graham and Indy Phantom who are in the chat.
What up?
Staying.
I was about to drop a racial slur, but y'all know what I mean. It ends with an A, though, so we're friendly.
There you go. I won't be doing it either way. But, yes, we appreciate you guys staying up with us tonight. So, just so you guys are aware, this is the last show we have before October, where we will have shows every day. Hopefully you don't get too sick with us. Right now, though, if you are a member of our Patreon at patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures, you can see the first two /tobers right now. And you can see the third tomorrow, which may technically be today, depending where you are. But yes, you get early access to those. That all starts at just $1, and we've got a lot of uncensored material on there with some more coming. I can safely say I think we're going to have more Patreon content than we've ever had in October.
I believe episode 600 is coming up too.
Oh, yes. This is actually episode 600, but we aren't doing anything for tonight. We'll be doing the big show for episode 666.
Hail Satan!
Yes. Which will be coming up pretty soon,
yeah.
Especially with the
66 more episodes. So that will probably be fucking mid-October, knowing us.
We got to sacrifice something.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe a Satan theme. Anybody that has a suggestion or hey, get on Patreon. Let us know what you might want to see us cover.
We'll sacrifice Dan's hat.
That's the voice.
Thank you, Jesus or Satan.
It's the voice of Satan. I was gonna say.
Big fan.
Well, for $10,000, you can sacrifice the hat. So nobody's claimed that Patreon yet. You could.
We're waiting. We're fingers
crossed.
Your
choice. Can be nice. Let me keep it. Maybe I can advertise your company on the hat. Can happen. Oh, thank you, Indy Phantom.
Indy Phantom.
Yes.
October is going to be slamming. I upgraded my Patreon, y'all. Indy Phantom, from the bottom of all of our blackened hearts. Thank you. Fuck yeah.
Thank you very much, Indy Phantom. We appreciate that, and we will earn that Patreon money. All right. So I guess without further ado, we'll get into our reviews for the evening. We got some Shudder stuff. We finally talking about Old. I know a lot of people have asked our opinions on that, so we'll have that as well. Debut of Creepshow. Lots of good stuff for you tonight. But we will kick it off with the Shudder original Bleed With Me, which is from director Amelia Moses, first time feature director who, although I think she has another film out right now at the same time.
Bloodthirsty, right?
Bloodthirsty, yes. I think technically she made this first. So I think technically this is considered her debut.
I want to see the other one.
Yeah, we do want to see that, absolutely. So, Bleed With Me is a psychological horror that explores the intersection of admiration, compulsion, and obsession. Rowan, a vulnerable outsider, is thrilled when the seemingly perfect Emily invites her on a winter getaway to an isolated cabin in the woods. Trust soon turns to paranoia when Rowan wakes up with mysterious incisions on her arm. Haunted by dreamlike visions, Rowan starts to suspect that her friend is stealing her blood. All right. So Bleed With Me is a Canadian horror film, winter horror film, which is right upon us.
It's fall.
So, huh?
It's fall. It's pumpkin spice season, bro.
It's fall.
Don't piss me off.
But this is winter horror, though. But yes, it is fall. So great atmosphere. There's a strong sense of tension and mystery. This movie, it doesn't really give you a whole lot of background on who these people are, which actually kind of helps it because you don't necessarily know who the heel may be. I think it kind of helped it in this case.
Antagonist.
Yeah, absolutely. And I kind of like that. I don't know that everybody will. I know this is one that's probably going to have, have mixed opinions. I happen to like it quite a bit. I want to say Lee Marshall, who played Rowan, fantastic actress. It's been a good couple years for just women in horror in terms of stealing the show. This is not on par with a Hereditary, which is Toni Collette, of course, amazing, or a Saint Maud or anything like that. But I do think Lee Marshall is one to watch in our genre. I thought she was really, really good. Everybody else was good here too, but she's definitely the powerhouse performance in this movie. Needless to say, this is not an action-packed film. This is slow burn. And I think, without giving anything away, a lot of people are going to want a little bit more punch at the end. I don't have an issue with how it ends, but I do think they could have had a little more of a bang there that might have elevated it even higher. I love these sort of minimal casts. This is 3 actors, basically 1 location. I tend to really enjoy these horror movies lately, and this is no exception. If the acting were off at all, there would be nothing to recommend here because this is more or less just, people talking. But the creep factor is there. And like I said, I was very invested to find out what the hell was going on. But yeah, Pugs, what did you think of Bleed With Me?
Well, I'm kind of with you because there is definitely a lot to like. I didn't realize this was her first outing. I thought it was her second, so that's cool. Well, clearly I'm interested because I want to see her other movie.
Yeah.
But I'm with you about the ending because, it's fine. But the way how you were building it up, it should have been a little better or a little bigger. I don't know what I would have done differently. Maybe show the whole thing, but I don't know. But yeah, Rowan, what's her real name?
Lee Marshall.
Lee Marshall.
Not to be confused with that Lee Marshall. Old school wrestling fans, but yes.
Yeah. Both badass. So, yeah, I really dug it. I like the look. It's really creepy, really dark, kind of like a Scare Me vibe, but they actually have a little bit more going on.
Without the humor, but very.
Yeah, without the humor. Yeah, there's zero humor, at all. And it, Rowan just stole the show from me because she plays, or she has moments where she breaks down. I'm like, fuck, I feel for this girl. So, yeah, I liked it. I don't love it. I don't really recommend it to a novice horror fan, but if you're indoctrinated, by all means, check this shit out. Especially it's on Shudder. So
and it's different. And I did like one of the twists, and like I said, they don't give you a whole lot, so that may be an issue with some people. I think the lack of backstory actually helped this in a way, though.
I agree with that. Because you can let your own dark mind fill in the blanks, but they give you enough.
Yeah,
but just enough.
Yeah. What do you think, Kruger?
Yeah, no. For me, I fucking hated it, to be honest with you. The characters, I get what you're talking about. It was good that they had this mysterious feel to them, but I would have liked some sort of explanation. And you do get there, but it was too little, too late for me. And the acting is definitely what sticks out. But outside of that, I really didn't like this movie at all. I mean, you guys already said it. The ending doesn't really pay off in a big way, and I really needed it to. And with this movie only being 80 minutes long, it felt like a fucking eternity for me. So I didn't like it whatsoever, but I would be willing to give the director another chance considering this is her first film. But for me, I mean, it's definitely on the bottom of my list from this year. Maybe not the very bottom, but definitely towards there.
Mediocre.
Yeah, this one's going to split a lot of people for sure. There's no doubt this is going to be 50-50. I do think the potential was there for me for this to really go to that next level, and it doesn't quite get there, but I do like it. I will watch it again. Hopefully this is one of the Shudder films that gets a Blu-ray release. I know Raven Banner, I believe, is behind this one, so we'll see. I think this one probably has a decent shot, and if you're not in an immediate rush to see it and you don't watch it right away, hey, it's a good one to watch around Christmas time. It's not a Christmas gimmick, but still
Cool.
watch it with your friend in a cabin somewhere. You'll get the you'll get the full effect.
That's what this movie needed. Santa.
All I'm saying is, if you're bringing this movie to the cabin at party night, you're getting your ass kicked.
No, it's not a party movie. Although there'd be some humor to it, I suppose, with the scenario. It'd be kind of funny.
The humor would be everybody being pissed the fuck off, at least in my opinion. But all right, well, why don't we rate this bitch then? For me, I'm a 0.5 out of 5.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
From producer Todd, it was okay. 2.5 out of 5 for Todd. Straight from the holding cell. For me, I'm a 3.5. I really like what was going on. I was going back and forth. It's a low 3.5 because I was going back and forth between a 3 and at 3.5. But I did like it enough. And talking about it here, I was like, oh yeah, I would probably watch it again, see where it goes. But 3.5 for me.
Yeah, I'm a 3.5 as well. And like I said, the fact that I want to actually watch it again, and maybe that just tells you what kind of horror I'm particularly into at this moment. But yeah, but like I said, they've had potential there for it to ascend even higher. They didn't quite get there, but I am definitely in the like it camp. So speaking of like, our next film is hashtag like. I'm proud of that segue. And hashtag like is a film from director Sarah Pirozic, and in this one, on the anniversary of her sister's death, Woodstock teen Rosie discovers the mysterious man Todd, who sexploited and bullied her sister to commit suicide, back online trolling for new victims. After the authorities refuse to get involved, she finds a darker side she never knew she had as she takes justice into her own hands. So that's the reason for his absence.
Todd is way cooler than some trolling bitch ass motherfucker. All right, let's not discredit the master.
Also 18 and over. He's got standards.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. So hashtag like another kind of social media horror movie, but this is more, not want to say proper, but more we're not always on screen, so that's great. Kinda. I thought this movie was very middle of the road. This little girl is taking out this big dude with the truck. Who I don't know. I liked the aspect of the bullying. Maybe we should have a movie about that, because that seemed way more interesting than having this dude tied up. And we've seen it before. I've seen it done better.
Yeah,
far fucking better. I don't want to. That's one. I was gonna say something else, but I don't know if you guys seen it yet. But it's fucking awesome. Well, I'll bring that up later.
Yes, absolutely.
Acting wise, though, I think everyone did the best they could. I can't really complain there. It was just a cool story, but averagely told. So it's okay. What about you, Mr. Dan?
So first off, I want to say one of the highlights of this film is actor Mark Menchaca. Hopefully, I'm saying his name
The
right.
Outsider. He was the shit in that fucking show.
Oh, yes, he was in that. I was actually going to say Alone, which we reviewed late last year or earlier this year.
Alone's good too, but The Outsider, I mean, he was fucking killing it in that show, man. I mean, he played such a good villain.
He is one of those guys I hope we keep seeing pop up in the horror genre. And he'll just be a regular because I do think he is the highlight. This movie, it didn't hit for me. Again, it just felt a little bit uneven. The tension's not there, which it should be for this kind of a story. And there's different reasons for that. Again, not to spoil anything, but man, missing a dead girl like that, it should tug at the heartstrings more. And I don't know that the lead actress really does that here. I don't think she's bad, but we don't really get to see her truly in danger enough for this to really be a good thriller. I referenced Alone before. That's by no means reinventing the wheel, but you get a really great, scary villain and just a fun story. This, man, it just doesn't work. I know there's some of that humiliation stuff with the dildo and everything.
I thought you might like that part and bring it up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about in spoilers.
But a lot of that just felt like kind of juvenile for what was going on. And
Flesh wound features the Dando.
No, I will own that
on Twitch. Right on. Hey, what's up, Twitch?
But yeah, I
just clicked. I'm stupid.
Did you say you'll own getting pegged?
Did any of you guys also have the Dando?
But you're gonna get pegged by the Dando.
We'll have a Dando. I'll take a mold and we will sell it.
And then go fuck yourself.
Perfect.com. Well, anyways, yes. So this one, I thought some of her actions in between some of this, like we're trying to do like a love storyline sort of at the same time. It just didn't work at all for me. I did not like this movie. I could see some people making a case for the ending in this one. And we'll talk about that a little bit more later.
But I would have reacted so much differently.
But yeah, man, I did not like it. I think there was a good idea there somewhere, but it didn't
we've
work.
seen it done before.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah. What did you think? Well, I'm going to assume you didn't like this one, Kruger, but maybe you'll surprise me.
I liked it more than the last movie, but no, I wasn't a big fucking fan, to be honest. I really like Mark Menchaca, and I think his performance was really good. But and our lead, I thought she was fine. I mean, the acting overall, I think wasn't bad or anything like that. And I did feel for Rosie with dealing with the suicide angle with her sister, and like at first I was really excited to see where things were going to go, because it looked like we're going to go into a revenge film type territory. Like I mentioned, Hard Candy, it was starting to remind me of that a little bit, but then it didn't ever get to that extreme that I wanted it to. I also felt like they were kind of spoon feeding you a social message at times, especially with some of the dialogue. When it's Rosie and Mark Menchaca's character, just some of the shit she was saying, I was just like, oh, okay, that's kind of having me roll my eyes, because somebody torturing somebody isn't gonna fucking say that. Like, I think one of the lines was like, "There's no mean yes to you." I'm like, you couldn't have think of something a little bit better to write than fucking that.
It was cringy. Yeah, there was some cringy dialogue.
So that really took me out, and then the whole twist at the end, I was just like, yeah, fuck this movie. So by the end, I wasn't having a good time at all, but it did start strong, and I'd say like the first half of the movie, it had potential, but it didn't live up to it whatsoever, and what they went with just was fucking lame.
Yeah, no, I agree. This one just kind of felt like a road to nowhere for me, but we'll talk a little bit about this, about the ending in particular. But all right, let's go ahead and rate this one. I'm a 1, and probably just for the acting, and it's one of those movies, I guess if you start it, you're probably going to finish it, but if you haven't taken the journey yet, I'd say you don't need to. But
totally.
what say you guys?
Go for it, Kruger.
I am a 1.5 out of 5. I like I said, I like the first half, but second half, I mean, it was just dog shit. I think Indie Phantom or somebody said in the chat that they only watched half of the movie. Yeah, you don't need to watch the other half, homie.
Yeah, you can stop there.
Yeah.
And producer Todd, he's with Kruger. He's also a 1.5 out of 5. Well,
Okay.
make it 3 1.5 out of 5 because that's my score as well.
There
But
you
I
go.
do think I liked it a little more than you guys. But what we need to review, or let's just see, have you guys seen the movie 7 Days?
Oh yes, I love 7 Days.
I haven't.
Okay, Kruger, you need to fucking see 7 Days. Dan, back me up on this. Am I right?
Absolutely, yeah. Kruger, you would have probably. Well, that was like mid
Long fucking time ago.
2000s. Yeah, you would have been. Yeah, probably just missed it because you were younger.
It's pretty much like, but done right.
Yeah,
It's 100% right. So
there's another film that I'll compare, but it's because of the ending, so I won't do it.
yeah,
now.
don't do that. I think I know what
Just
you're
because
talking
I brought it up, do you guys like Hard Candy?
about. I do. I don't think Todd does.
I really like that movie a lot.
I like Hard Candy. I would have gone a different direction though with the ending that I actually think would have been even more powerful. But I do like the movie.
You save that for spoilers at the end. I want to know what you mean.
It's lame. I'm just telling you that. That's my thought.
Fair enough.
The movie or how I would have ended.
I mean, I can see why you think it's.
Todd doesn't like the movie.
Yeah.
I think he's wrong about that, but that's cool. We can watch along.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do hard. I don't think Todd and I think, yeah, that would have been.
That would be funny to watch actually drunk as shit. That may have to happen.
Yes, and any of you guys on Patreon, hey, you ever have any suggestions, stuff you want to see, let us know.
Indie Phantom just said 7 Days hit his watch list. You're welcome, sir. Hell yeah.
yeah. I do recommend that. That's one of those films that came out sometime in the mid to late 2000s.
This is back when MySpace was a thing because I had a photo there. I got in trouble for it, but whatever.
Yeah, the basic premise is, he gets. I can't remember. I don't want to reveal.
Shut up! Yeah. It's just if you even like remotely, go check this one out.
Yeah, I would. I think it's another one, Todd. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, man. All right.
It's French, I believe. So
yeah, it's a French film. Yeah.
Has my tail wagging just hearing that.
Dude, your dick should be fucking rock hard.
It's not talked about the same way like an Inside or Frontiers.
Is it extreme like that?
It can get not like that, but if you were to put it in the same category,
but like, is there like
I wouldn't deny. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's a little more psychological. But
no, there's one part in particular Kruger's gonna lose his mind over, and I don't want to say it right now.
Yeah, I know what you're I think it's safe to say we'll have a review coming at some
future
point.
Review.
All right, moving on, guys, to our next film. We'll see if we're still split. Old from director M. Night Shyamalan. And good puns tonight.
I did.
And I'm not even a dad. I'm making dad jokes. So Old from director. I would be a great dad. Shut up. From director M. Night Shyamalan. Old. A vacationing family discovers that the secluded beach where they're relaxing for a few hours is somehow causing them to age rapidly, reducing their entire lives into a single day. Just a little background on this. It is actually based on a graphic novel called Sandcastle from Frederick Peters and Pierre Oscar Levy. And
Side
M.
note,
Night- Mhm.
oh, I'm not sure if you're going with this, but he got the
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
He got the graphic novel as a gift from his kids, and
Yeah.
moved him.
And she was second unit. How fucking awesome is that? Family working together. I dug that.
I dug that. But well, hot tag. Who wants to go first?
I'll fucking tag in and just
Go
first
for it.
this. All right, so Ben Grimm had brought this up in our Discord a while back when he had saw the movie, and I full-heartedly agree with him. The line delivery in this movie is weird as fuck at times, and some of the dialogue is just so unnatural. Especially like there was a part in the movie that just threw me off with a certain character just saying something like just off the wall, and I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?" So the dialogue was really off-putting. As far as characters go, I did like the kids and like seeing everything from their perspective of how everything was happening around them. But I fucking could not stand the parents or really anybody else that we had to fucking follow. I also I guess I like the rapper dude, even though Midsize Sedan is the dumbest fucking rapping name I've ever heard.
I was gonna ask Todd if that is the dumbest rapping name, because I've known some stupid fucking rap names, but Midsize Sedan has to be.
Yeah, he better be fucking amazing to get away with that bullshit.
Yeah, I was just that was so fucking stupid. But I did kind of feel for his character, especially when you learn a little bit of his backstory. But the story, I like that it didn't take long to like actually get into the action stuff. But once the group gets to the beach setting and they start to have to face the problem of everybody aging rapidly, I liked some of the situations we got when it involved the kids, especially just because there's like stuff just happening so fast around them, and like when you kind of just think for a second how like heartbreaking some of this shit could be to go through in such a short period of time. I thought that was definitely like the strongest thing that this movie had going for it. But outside of those situations, the way this thing wrapped was just dog shit. I mean, I fucking hated the ending. And it was predictable as fuck too, to be honest with you. I mean, M. Night Shyamalan's known for his fucking twist, and this is definitely one of the fucking worst I've seen in a bit. Just because I saw it coming a mile away. I mean, as soon as you learn about a plot point towards the beginning of the movie, it kind of clicked in my head. I was like, oh, this is gonna have something to fucking do with that. And sure as shit it did, and that really disappointed me. So overall, like, there's a couple of things that it does well, but as a whole, it's not a good movie whatsoever. I'm very happy I didn't go see this in theaters because I would have been fucking furious as hell. But I can understand why some people like it, because there's a couple of things about the story that are strong, but yeah, I don't think it was good whatsoever, to be honest. What about you, Pugs?
Let's focus on those strong parts right now, because I do think in this movie is a awesome sci-fi drama. All this horror stuff, totally unnecessary. Like, because there's two scenes in particular that bum me the fuck out, and we're going spoilers. I'll save that for spoilers. But everything else, a little eye rolling. I don't need to be spoon fed that much information. My brain works just fine, like some people on the island. Yeah, I didn't like that ending too. If they would have just cut it at a certain part, I would be way more forgiving. But like it's just that info dump at the end fucking annoyed the shit out of me. And then like it's telegraphed on the bus, and that might be a kind of a spoiler. I'll save that for later. I did like I forgot what she had, scoliosis or whatever, the weak calcium deficiency. Mm-hmm. That was kind of cool, but that was too little too late. We should have fucking did that early on. I'm curious to check out the novel or the graphic novel now, because some of the ideas in here are kind of cool, but overall, like, the movie looks great, but this is another M. Night fucking first base hit for me. It's not a home run, not a grand slam. I like a lot of his stuff, but sometimes he's up his own ass, and I can't back him up. This one though, if he should have just made a fucking sci-fi drama, I would have liked it a whole lot more.
No, maybe. You said you talked about the graphic novel. I've not read it. My understanding is that doesn't quite over-explain, which is one of the big issues with this movie for me. Obviously, it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so you get the big twist and reveal as you'd expect. I am with you guys. I thought it was pretty dumb. First off, there's a lot to touch on this one. The acting. The actors are not bad, but yeah, there was just something off.
That one mom.
And I don't know if it was because
she's been good in other things too.
Lovecraft Country.
There we go. I know I saw her somewhere.
She's great in Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
She plays the head of the White family.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's the directing though too, because Rufus Sewell, who is from Dark City, one of my favorite non-horror films of all time, is a great actor. But even he here, it was just he felt wooden, and it just I don't know. Yeah,
I think it's the dialogue, like the way it was written.
Yeah, the writing's not great, and for me, Shyamalan has fallen way down. I don't consider him any kind of a master of horror. This is not his worst film, but
no.
Man,
what would you say his worst is?
For me,
The Happening. For me, I'd say probably The Happening's a piece of shit.
Real quick, fucking story time. So old newspapers come out with the bigs on Sunday, or used to come out with big posters. My hard R friend only got one half, and it said "ing," and he knows I'm a big movie guy. He's like, "Yo, what's ing?" I'm like, "It's happening, you fucking so and so," and I could not get over that for the whole fucking day. So that's my favorite part of the movie, The Happening. Also, what's his ass? Mark Wahlberg as a teacher. I'm not buying it unless he teaches PE. Fuck out of here.
I feel like he tried to bang Zooey Deschanel, who I do like. But there was just a chemistry thing in that one too. They didn't feel like a real couple. Something happened there. I don't know.
I think Jean Leguizamo should have been the lead in that, but whatever.
She saw his Wang wasn't the one from Boogie Nights, and she just got in a bad mood, and it affected the whole movie. But anyways, Old. The acting's really bad. The thing that this would have going for it is that sense of mystery. That I'm going to compare it to a few things, but Lost. Once you started to over-explain it, it lost its magic. I don't know that this ever had.
Was the Asian guy in Lost also?
Yeah, I was going to say there is Ken Lung.
Yeah, don't go to an island with this fucking guy.
Yeah, Ken Lung is not a good luck charm as far as that goes. But yeah, I mean, again, I've seen these actors in some good stuff. It just the writing, the directing, the twist, which I just thought was so fucking dumb. But I will say this, and I can't even remember who it is. I know there's at least one person in the community that does like this. So I know there's a few of you out there. So I feel bad shitting on it too bad. As always, please weigh in if you disagree with us. We still love hearing from you. Man, as far as good Shyamalan stuff, dude, the bad After Earth shit happened. Shit. I
still haven't seen his Planet of the Apes remake. I can't do it.
The Last Airbender shit.
Last Airbender. I don't really remember that one.
I wouldn't watch that shit in general. Just
The Village. Ultimately,
fucking shit.
Yeah, it was by the end. I'm sorry, his record is just not great. It really isn't.
I like Signs.
Yeah, I like Signs.
Did I just say overrated?
Overhyped.
Overhyped. Oh, it's not the same shit.
There is one thing about Signs that I could bitch about, but I do like Signs. But overall, his batting average is shit. It really is. And yeah, all right, Old has a few moments that might be cool in a better movie, but I'm not. Why sit through this whole thing? Everything is off. Everything is off.
For a guy I'm a guy that doesn't really like ambiguous stuff, but this would have been one of the times I actually would have been okay with us not having a fucking answer to, just because you guys said it best, information dump, and it just spoon fed to us. It bothered the fuck out of me.
The
and then
butter
just
knife,
the way,
dude.
yeah,
I was mad. I said, well, never mind.
And there's unintentional, I think, humor, or it doesn't work. Like there's some attempts at humor that don't work in this at all.
Hereditary Boy's awesome though. I love that guy.
Yeah, good actor. Just
even in this, there's a certain part that I don't know if I should get into this, but like they do adult things, and that was pretty funny. I thought it would take 10 times. I don't know. Like that alone is a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, I
Dan may say otherwise.
We have a lot of opinions on Shyamalan in the chat. I know Jamie of Jamie Hart, if you're not subscribed to her, said she didn't hate The Happening. So there you go. Indy Phantom hated The Visit. I actually think The Visit is probably one of his stronger movies.
I like The Visit. That was a good time.
That I would say for me, The Visit, Sixth Sense, and he did Sixth Sense, right? I'm just making sure.
Yes, he does. That's a big thing.
Yeah, and Signs. But other than those three, I'm not really big on anything.
And Ben Grimm.
Actually, hold on. Ben Grimm. Well, the Indy Phantom I have not seen. Split or Glass, and Ben Grimm. Unbreakable, Visit, Split. First half of Glass is good. All of Glass is good.
Split is good.
See, I watched Split with my girl, and I didn't like it at all. Like she was all about it and was like super excited to show it to me. And I don't know. Maybe I was just in the mood.
Kills it.
I wish it were standalone. I wish Split were just its own thing, and they didn't try.
I thought it came together pretty well. Like maybe in the comic nerd, I'm like, this is the shit.
So. Split is. I mean, Sixth Sense is a good movie. It has no real replay value once you've seen it, but Unbreakable and Split probably are. I didn't like Glass very much though. So
I love Glass. He finally went full fucking comic with it.
Yeah, that's true.
And it tied everything up. Like I like Glass. It's cool.
Obviously, we really loved Old. That's why we're talking about all these other movies. But
why don't we rate this bitch then? So
and we will talk about shit openly in spoilers once we get to spoilers. But
how about I go first, since I think I'm going to be the highest one?
I think so.
All right, I'm going to give Old 2.5 out of 5.
Okay.
Wow. I'm not that far off from you, Pugs. I'm a 2 out of 5.
All right.
Rarely.
Hold on a second. Producer Todd, better than The Happening and his recent stuff. The end sucked. Good concept. 3 out of 5. From the is that the spoiler?
Yeah, you don't want to spoil that one
for a certain reason. But fuck, now I should rate mine a little higher. Good job.
I'm a 1. I will say very odd. Man. We never get any nudity anymore, but it's a PG-13 film, and we get nudity. So there's that.
We got
nudity. Yeah.
Oh, the body and the girl. Okay.
Well, no, before she was a body, but yes. So I thought that was unusual. We get it in the Visit too, and side boob. So spoilers, you get.
You're looking harder than I was. Then I don't remember side boob.
Everybody in the chat now. I want to see it. I want to see that side boob. So yeah, I'm a 1.
Real quick, Indy Phantom gave it 3 out of 5, and Ben Grimm gave it 1.5 out of 5.
Yeah, you guys ever want to throw out your own ratings when you're in the live chat? Please do. Yeah, he usually has like there's a kernel of a good idea usually with him, but
I think I was just happy he got to work with his fucking kid. That's cool. Train her. Maybe she'll because like M. Night Shyamalan can make a fucking movie. He knows how to craft it, how to get money. All these were paid for by himself, so that's cool. Maybe he can fund his daughter's movie. Let's see how that goes.
He's produced some good stuff. I thought Devil's a good movie. He didn't direct it, so.
My god! When I went to go see Machete, that was one of the trailers, and the trailer goes. It doesn't say M. Night Shyamalan to the very end. Everyone was all on board. It was like, oh, and then his name popped up, and the whole crowd lost the wind. Yeah, and I was so fucking proud of everybody.
Oh man, yeah, and I didn't finish it, but I liked what I saw of Wayward Pines. which I think he produced that, if I remember right. I know it's in a series of novels that they adapted for a show. So there we go. We'll get back to it in the spoiler section. But now we are going to talk about Creepshow Season 3, which just had its premiere, and we'll take it story by story. The first story is Mums, which is from director Rusty Cundiff. And in this one, Jack's mother is taken from him, but her garden leaves more to remember her by than he first thought. Just a little background on this one. It's based on a short story by Joe Hill and David J. Scow, who did the teleplay. And because I rarely do this before I tag Kruger in, because I know he's a huge Creepshow guy. If you're not aware, well, you know Joe Hill, but you may not know David Scow. He is one of the founders of the forefathers of Splatterpunk. He wrote some great stuff like The Shaft, really good novel called Kill Riff, which is probably the one that you'll be able to find in hardcover still. Tons of collections. Silver Scream. If you're not aware of who David Scow is, check him out. He's also done some Masters of. I know he had some adaptations for Masters of Horror. He did the. I'm forgetting the name, but the serial killer hitchhiker episode we did last year with the goddess Firuza Balk. That is based, I know, on one of his stories from Crypt Orchids. So there you go. A little bit of background. And if you don't know David Scow, read him. He's great. Kruger, what did you think of Mums?
So I did like the dysfunctional family storyline going on. Definitely made me feel for Jack as a character. I also was glad, where the story when Jack ended up, doing his whole little blood ritual thing. Oh, before I get into any further, we should probably say that we openly do talk about spoilers when we do talk about TV Terror Talk. So Creepshow, if you haven't seen Creepshow already and you don't want to be spoiled, you may want to come back later. But I did like when he did the whole blood ritual thing to resurrect his mom, and the whole makeup effect we got with the plant hybrid thing was pretty cool. I liked how she turned into that Venus flytrap creature at the end and to kill the dad. So overall, yeah, I like this one a lot. It reminded me a little bit of the Meteor segment from the original Creepshow, which was kind of nice. It had that vibe to it. So that was a nice little homage, and I thought this was a pretty strong way to start out the third season, at least for me. What about you, Pugs? Oh, you're muted, Pugs.
You're muted, Pugs.
My bad. The exact opposite, my good fellow.
Yeah.
Terrible start. We're back to sucking ass. What the fuck happened?
Really?
Cool like practical effect? No, I did not. I thought it started off pretty cool, and Ethan Embry, that dude fucking rules. So I was like, all right, we're gonna get. And he was the cool part of the show, or of the little of the episode. But no, I couldn't get into it. I don't know what the fuck happened because I was on a roll. I think I like 2 of the previous holiday specials. So I was like, all right, now's my time. And I just kind of was there watching, just twiddling my thumbs. I wanted to grab my phone, but I was like, no, I better not. It's only a fucking half hour or 40 minutes, whatever it was. And yeah, it did nothing for me. I didn't give a shit about the mom. I'm with you now because when I watch a show, it feels like homework, and I don't like that. I wish I liked it, but it's a no for me, dog. No bueno.
I'm surprised. I kind of figured this opening story we'd all be in the Lubbock camp because I'm in the Lubbock camp. Man, do you feel old when Ethan Embry is playing the mean old redneck character? But hey, he's a great actor. Ethan Embry, another guy who is sort of made the horror genre his home. Not that he just does horror, but he pops up a lot, and he's fantastic. Great villain in this. Excellent effects work. I think right now. Creepshow ranks up there pretty high in terms of horror TV series for me. I almost always have fun with it. There've been a few stories that weren't fantastic, but I always usually have a good time with Creepshow, and this is no different. I really love this story. We've seen some similar stuff in the past, but nonetheless, I had a lot of fun with it. I felt bad for the kid. I think there was some real pain in here conveyed, and I really wanted to see our villains get fucked up in this, and we do. We see them get fucked up quite well. I had a great time with it. I'm surprised, Bugs. I am. I really thought, I was like, oh, everybody's gonna love this one, but there we go. You didn't like the finger either, did you?
No, it's just fucking dumb.
Oh, the finger was so good. I love the finger.
Killing me, Pugs.
I'm glad you guys liked it. That's a no for me.
This show makes me feel like a kid again. I do love it for the most part. But let's see. Maybe story 2 will be a different.
Do we rate these? I can't remember. I thought we rated.
I think we do it as a whole, don't we?
Oh, okay.
Do we? You know what? I don't remember because the last 2 have been like just movies, right?
Yeah,
no, long episodes.
We just did season 2 not that long ago.
Yeah, or maybe I'm thinking of the Christmas special.
You loved all of season 2, basically, Pugs.
Awesome. Well, that sucks then.
Yeah.
The fuck? Get more season 2 in here.
Well, let's see. You didn't like one story. Maybe you like the other one. And the other story is Queen Bee, which is directed by Greg Nicotero. And in this one...
should have been Little Kim. That's the Queen Bee.
That actually would have been too. Only if we get that... what's her song? My neck, my back. I know.
God damn it, Dan. You know that's just so racist because that's not even anywhere near her song.
That is Little Kim. I swear to God, the one I have in my head
is not.
Who sang it then? Who sang it?
Oh shit!
I swear to God, I might be right about a rap
Dan.
Rap
thing. You really want me to do this? Okay.
I do. I think I might be right.
It's Kia.
Kia? Isn't she?
Thank you. I knew it was like...
Sounds like him, right?
Yeah, because Too Short did a cover of it, My Dick, My Sack. So don't fuck with me on fucking rap, Dan. Shut the fuck up.
You would have to just like retire if I beat you on a rap question. Let me... All right. Are you 100%... Has anybody Googled this? Because I swear...
just Googled it.
Yeah, I Googled it.
All right. That's fine. I will try.
They all look the same.
That's not what I said. I just thought that was her. But
they all sound the same, is what he said.
That's fucked up. That's not.
Before we move on, fucker, we need to rate the segment.
Oh, okay. We'll go by segment. 4.5 for me. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm a 4 out of 5 for the first segment. Pugs.
I'll be kind. I'll give it a 2. He's the Ethan Embry.
4.
Fair enough. All right.
What is the name of the song? Because Jamie asked what the song name was, and I don't know.
My neck, my back.
Oh, well, there you go, Jamie. I just thought that was a lyric. So.
Is that also?
Yes. All right. Next segment was Queen Bee from director Greg Nicotero, and in this one, this follows 3 teens who meet their favorite pop star and realize she's not at all what they imagined. Okay. Kruger, what did you think of Queen Bee?
Well, the teenagers in the beginning marking out for the pop singer had me kind of fucking nervous because, I didn't really care for any of the characters at first. But once we got to the hospital and they, started acting like little creeps trying to sneak in to see the celebrity, give birth, I started to get interested. And I did think, the glowing-eyed nurses were a little hokey. I mean, all the obvious CG effects weren't the greatest. But then we saw this pregnant bitch turn into this disturbing-ass bug monster fucking thing. And it gave me total sick girl vibes from Masters of Horror. And I got, super fucking excited because I love that segment, Masters of Horror, and I really love this. I thought the practical effects were really good. That transformation we get when, she turns into the bug monster thing and the feelers pop out of her eye sockets. I thought that looked so fucking sick. And the whole hive thing kind of reminded me of like Aliens when, she had all the walls cocooned and stuff. So overall, really love this one a lot. I mean, the giant practical monster. Anytime you put that on screen, I'm going to be a big fan, and I was super excited for this. And yeah, I did. And this is one of the ones where I watched this, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind the feature length for that at all. I think that would be a awesome fucking full, hour 20-minute movie. So love this one. Probably one of my favorites of any season, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Right on.
So, Pugs, is the streak end here?
Well, it's not as bad as the last one. I kind of like this one. One, it had one of the girls from Cobra Kai. So I got really excited. I was like, I fucking love that show. She's awesome. I really like the practical effects. The fucking aliens look cool. I didn't mind the nurses with the glowing eyes. That shit was like haunted maze shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's easily achievable. I dig that. Story wise, it was just fine. It suited what it did what it needed to do. So I can see these fucking cool fucking monsters on my screen. So it was only like 15, 20 minutes of that. I can't hate on it too much. It was cool. I didn't love it. Better than the last one, but I'm still not thrilled with how we're starting off.
So for me, I like the first segment way more. This is a great effects spectacle, and it is around 20 minutes, so I can spend 20 minutes with these girls. But goddamn, would it be brutal to have to spend 90?
Maybe not so much. Yeah, maybe not so much the characters for a full length. Get different fucking maybe different actors that are less preppy, annoying teenage-ish, but. The concept, I mean, I would just have aliens in a hospital. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that they were, I think they did the job that they were directed to do. And there's some humor there too. It's like, we accidentally killed this guard, but we're still concerned with, seeing this person. I mean, it's supposed to be kind of funny, but yeah, it's fun. I didn't love this segment, but I do think the potential for a better story was there. I did like the ending to this, which I thought was, ridiculous, but it still made me smile. And overall, I thought good start to the first season. It entertained me. Even the second story, which I do think was several notches below the first, was still a good time, and fantastic. Nasty effects are definitely the highlight for both segments, but for the second one, that's more so than the actual story for me. But yeah, I'm excited for the next episode. I hope it will be more season 2 than season 1 for you, Pugs, and you will.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Me too.
I don't want to feel like I have to work when I watch this shit. Oh, I didn't say this in the beginning, but it took me 3 tries to get through the first episode. I got either like I fell asleep or I just didn't care. I was like, and I couldn't remember the first time. I'm like, fuck, what? And so I played it again. I'm like, yeah, I don't remember any of this. By the third time, though, I got it.
Mm-hmm. So what do you guys rate the second story?
This one's a 4.5 out of 5 for me. I loved it.
I'll give it. I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I give it. I'm going to go up to a 3 too, because the effects were really cool, and it certainly is not boring. So I did have some fun with it. So there you go.
I'm a 3 too.
Okay.
3 from Todd, and
speaking of aliens, before going any further, American Horror Story double feature, the alien part, Death Valley started tonight.
Oh yeah, I need to play catch up on that. I will soon. I'm a little bit behind, unfortunately. Sorry, my bad technical thing. All right, so that is Creepshow, and now we will talk movie spoilers.
Before we do that, we have something to show everybody. There is an event coming up from UEW. So please, God or the devil, roll the footage.
Yes.
Long Beach, California, Underground Empire Wrestling returns Saturday, October 9th with Hellbound, the Showcase of Savages, featuring a 4-man tournament to crown a new UEW Heavyweight Champion. Also featuring for the first time in 6 years, the return of Hatebreed, Gino Rivera. That's Saturday, October 9th at the Metroplex Sports Complex in Long Beach, California. Get your tickets at UndergroundEmpireWrestling.com. UEW Hellbound, the Showcase of Savages.
UEW,
Awesome.
UEW. So yeah, Todd and I will definitely be there.
I will be too.
So
Yes.
come meet some of us in person, please and thank you. And it's gonna be fucking awesome.
I
Damn,
tried.
he just forgot about you, Kruger.
Yeah. Fucking
I wasn't sure if he was. We're starting shit, God.
I was going to be there. I was going to have my hat
Bust
on a
out.
pole match. It didn't happen. You know,
Wouldn't
maybe
be my
next
choice.
Hellbound. I would be dangerous, sir. Just hope I don't decide to come to UEW.
I think
Dan
Casey
decided-
Albright needs to make a return.
Dan decided to stay home just to write his own poll.
Fuck you, God. So
I like that.
it'll be. Hey, God likes to do run-ins lately, so maybe the hat has got to fight God at Hellbound 2022.
I think I just found religion.
I'll be the heel. I don't care. I'm still gonna win. So anyways, there you go. A little teaser. It'll be like a year in advance Cena Rock build. Me
Okay.
versus God. All right. So check that out. Hellbound's gonna be awesome. I wish I were there, guys. Damn it, but I am definitely going to be there next year. So check that out. And also links, fleshwoundfeatures.com. You can also buy UEW merchandise, Blu-rays, DVDs. Those are all available. And we'll let us know if you're interested. You can see Casey Albright. You can see Kruger. You can see Jungle Boy. If any of you
Early
are
on, yeah.
AEW fans, yes,
Yep.
UEW has got the early Jungle Boy stuff, which you'll want to check that out. Timothy
Debut
Thatcher
match.
as well. Debut match for Jungle Boy. Timothy Thatcher, I know. Pete Avalon. Several guys on TV right now that came out of UEW. So check.
Yeah,
check
Timothy
that out.
Thatcher there? I don't remember that.
It was a one-off, I believe.
Oh,
but,
okay.
that might have been really early on, but I know I saw something with them.
Cool.
So yeah, check that out.
Pre-reboot.
Pre-reboot.
Oh, okay.
yes. Yeah, that was a while ago. All right, so old. Do we want to do old first? Spoilers
Sure.
talk.
Yeah,
All right.
we should
So
probably
old.
get that. Did we already do this? Spoiler?
Thank
I was
you, Kruger.
stalling- I was
Thank you,
stalling
Christ.
for God. Yes. I thought this ending was just fucking dumb. I did, and I
Oh,
know
dude. Yeah, as soon as you found out the mom is sick at the beginning of the fucking movie, I'm like, all right, this definitely has something to do with like her illness. And sure as shit, it fucking did. And I saw that coming like a mile of fucking way. It was so
Well,
annoying.
You remember when the kid on like they're singing? I thought that part was like again. There's heartwarming moments. The daughter singing and like, oh, I can't wait to hear you sing when you get old. Who the fuck says that? But apparently that's a thing. The kid saying, "Are we there yet? You guys said it was 5 minutes. It feels like a long time. It feels like more than 5 minutes." I was like, "Oh, you're telegraphing the whole fucking thing. That's
Movie,
cool."
Yeah.
What annoyed the shit out of me the most though, the fucking rusty butter knife. Oh, once the rust gets in your blood system, it's poison. I understand that, you fucking bitch. No, you don't need to spoon feed me that.
Yeah.
I got it. But the parts that bummed me out were when the grandmother died. I'm like, oh, this sucks. And then when the newborn dies, like that alone, like you didn't need any other crap. You can build a movie around those two deaths and the island, same shit. Just cut off the fucking M. Night Shyamalan at the end, giving away everything and then returning to the hotel. Fucking stupid. Yeah, I think there's a cool fucking drama movie in here, just not a horror story.
Yeah, Ben Grimm was talking about the cave scene, where I forget what the fuck the blonde bitch's disorder was, but when her fucking
Calcium deficiency, which is throwing up
yeah,
enzymes.
apparently that shit just makes you I don't know, turn into fucking silly putty. I don't even know what the fuck that shit was at the end. That was such a weird effect too. I didn't like. I think Ben said he liked it. I didn't. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I mean, again, a couple good scenes that it just doesn't do anything for the movie because I wasn't engaged. I could see like it pulling at the heartstrings for some people, but I didn't give a fuck, man. Those kids could just die in the opening for all I care.
Them banging was fucking hilarious.
The thing for me was watching the son go through the fact that he loses his child and his his significant other within a span of like, I don't know, like couple hours. So like that scene, like when that kind of clicked in my head, like holy shit, and he was just like 6 years old, like fucking couple hours ago.
The girl was like fucking 3 or 4. Like that's fucking nuts. Oh, when the dog died, that was unnecessary. How dare you?
I don't mind killing off the family pet if it does something, but again, I just did not care in this movie. I wasn't engaged. I am curious to read that graphic novel though, because I do feel like that probably is going to be a lot better than this.
Oh, definitely.
I hope the doctor was more racist in there, because that was the main problem, not him checking out the fucking.
100%.
I wanted him to drop a hard N word real fucking quick, but he pussed out. I was what movie was he talking about with Jack Nicholson and Marlon Brando? That's what I wanted to look up and never did.
Oh fuck.
So I was like, someone answer this man. I want to know myself. Jack Nicholson.
But yeah, man. I really, going into this one, I was like, I have a good feeling. I think this Shyamalan is really going to deliver here. I don't know why I thought that, because again, A Lady of the Lake's another one that wasn't great.
Missouri Break? I've never seen that. Yeah, the Missouri Breaks.
Yeah, that's not one of the more.
M. Night Shyamalan's dad that's where he got that idea from, because he's suffering from dementia, which that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. And he kept talking about that movie.
Oh, okay, I was wondering, like, was it supposed to be schizophrenia? Was it dementia? I wasn't exactly.
I think it's open to interpretation, but like,
yeah, I think it was supposed to be dementia.
Yeah, I would go with dementia.
Dementia.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and I love Rufus Sewell again, fantastic actor. Everything just about missed on this one for me. But hey, again, guys, if you like it, please let us know. I know we've had some split movies lately. I know one of you liked it somewhere out there that talked about it, and I can't remember who.
Let's just talk about #like just briefly. Yeah, her shoving that dildo up his ass was pretty fucking funny. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that was the one scene that was like, but I would have preferred to see him like at least be a little more humiliated. I don't know. He was kind of he reacted a lot differently than I fucking would have. Let's just put it that way.
He could have mind fucked her by just like acting like he liked it.
Like
they would have totally turned it around. Just start selling it like
God damn it.
Like the thinker in Suicide Squad when she asked, "You want 12 rodents up your ass?" The answer might surprise you.
Yeah, man. It's needed. Now, I was going to compare it to what was the Summer of '84? I believe that was. In theory, the ending should be really disturbing because she doesn't know that the person is out there and she doesn't get an answer, which, in real life, you don't always get an answer. I thought that was what was really powerful with Summer of '84, where it's like, who the fuck knows? You have no idea. There's no resolution to it. But yeah, this one just didn't work. It's definitely one of those movies where there's too many similar ones. And like I said, we will be covering 7 Days at some point, because I'm Totally fucking down. That was an IFC title, I believe.
Yep.
I could be wrong. Oh, okay. And haven't you suggested The Den before and a couple of not The Den.
Sleep
that's a good
Tight,
movie.
Kidnapped. There's
Kidnapped.
something with
is
the
another
woods. I
one.
forgot. But yeah, because there's another movie like that too. That's it's with Bill Moseley. Because like there's a foreign movie that was something similar to this. And then
Tortured or Tormented. I know what you mean.
yeah, we should do those two as a whole thing. But
Yeah.
definitely 7 Days though, man. I want to give somebody an award for that fucking movie.
Why does nobody talk about it? That's what drives me crazy, that era. It's like people will love these movies, but then they're just gone. Like they don't champion them like they should.
You got to give it like 5 more years. They're not nostalgic enough to people yet.
Some of those early, like before they had the thing with Scream Factory, IFC titles, they were pretty close to a sure thing for a while. Left Bank is another great one.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's a foreign film. I can't remember for some reason if it was Dutch or Swiss or something. But it's a really good
I'm
movie.
still shocked Todd hasn't seen them. We need to fix that.
Yeah,
The French one.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a lot of gems that we'll cover over Halloween. I don't think we have any real spoilers on Bleed With Me, but yeah.
Other than that, suck donkey dick.
I liked it, but it could have.
Okay, I have a question. Do you think she was a fucking? Do you think she was stealing her blood, or you think this bitch is crazy?
I think she's crazy.
Yeah, it had something to do with whatever the fuck she was running away from.
Okay.
I liked the idea though that like somebody taking their stalker in. I thought that was actually really unique. I like that.
No, this is really what you want? You fucking annoying.
Yeah. I like that. Like I said, I want to watch it again. So we'll see what my second watch at some point.
And Bloodthirsty. I do want to see what this bitch has.
I'll watch Bloodthirsty, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely check out Bloodthirsty. I know that's out there now.
Yeah, it's on Shudder.
So
it is.
I think that's the end of spoilers, unless you guys have anything else.
Before we go, I do have one question.
What the fuck is that?
Which one's Lil' Kim, Dan?
Lil' Kim is the thicker lady. Her looks have changed quite a bit, though.
Okay, that's not going to help. Pick a side.
The mouth closed is Lil' Kim.
Okay.
A lot of plastic surgery on Lil' Kim. The other one, I would not do anything to her neck or her crack.
I'm gonna
you at all.
I'm gonna just mute myself so I don't get in trouble.
But hey, teach their own.
On that note,
Indie Phantom got it right also.
Perfect. Pimp our shit and let's get the fuck out of here, Mr. Dan. One more time.
Indie Phantom did have a question.
Let's do that. Mr. Todd, if you would.
Well, he is a Patreon member, so I will make sure he gets our list. You know what? We'll throw that up for our Patreon, our tentative schedule.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Yeah. That's actually a good idea.
Thank you, Indie Phantom.
Yeah,
there you go.
Thank you. I hadn't thought of that, and that is a good idea. So.
Well, you know what, Dan? What are we doing next week? Why don't you just...
Next week, I know we have Martyrs Lane. We also have, don't have this list in front of me, but Mosquito
State or some shit like that.
Mosquito State. We have more.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Stall for me, goddammit.
I know we also have some of these might be out of order, but we have a review for VHS 94.
Yeah.
We have,
okay. So we have the columnist, Mosquito State, and Martyrs Lane, and I think we're saving.
And what's
VHS.
the one I sent you guys today? I forget the name of it already.
We're doing another screener.
What the fuck was it? I don't remember my damn.
It was Witch Hunt.
Witch Hunt, yeah, and that'll be an early review, yeah.
Yeah,
and,
Witch Hunt.
Well, not necessarily, because it comes out October 1st.
Okay.
Ben Grimm, Disney is dropping Under Wraps 2021 on October 1st.
Is that a request?
I don't know what that is. What's Under Wraps?
I think it's some Disney fucking horror mummy thing.
sit about.
Oh,
their
I'll probably
hotels.
end up watching it. I do like some of this stuff because I'm going to watch Addams Family. I don't know if we'll talk about it here.
It's a remake. Yeah, we already talked about. Well, we'll talk later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have probably Flesh Wound Juniors at some point.
Also,
October.
gentlemen, I saw the first 2 episodes of Midnight Mass. We have got to do this. Well, let me see where it goes. If you guys aren't into it, I'm gonna do Slasher right after Kruger. Don't yell at me. But yeah, so far so fucking good.
Yeah, lots of stuff in October. I think we're gonna have a lot of content.
Yeah, I'm going to see Titan tomorrow, so
I am as well. Yes.
Really looking forward to that. I'm also seeing Venom, Let There Be Carnage, so hopefully that lives up to my expectations as well.
I might get that this weekend. Tell Todd all about it. And but yeah, Titan, I am very.
If that happens, we will have a new host next week.
I'm really looking forward though to Titan. No fucking idea what it's about from the trailer, but I am.
I think I'm seeing that Saturday. So yeah, don't spoil that for me either.
Okay. All right. I'll just PM Todd. It's all good. And we also Lamb. Fuck yeah! A lot of these movies now are coming up. Lamb, yeah. I think the following Thursday.
Halloween Kills coming up.
Yeah, well, yeah, Halloween Kills. I'm gonna say I'm looking more forward to Lamb and
Slumber Party Massacre remake coming up.
Chucky.
Oh fuck off! The trailer looks good. Stop being such a fucking piss pants about it.
Let him keep his expectations low so that he can get blown away.
Dan, I'm with you. Dan, I'm with you. This is how I feel about a certain remake that'll upset Kruger if I bring it up. But as always, Sawyer over Hewitt.
Oh.
So yeah, we will have a lot of reviews for you guys. So hopefully there you know some that if you can watch them before showtime, there you go. And there's a few things I'm excited about too, but I don't know exactly when those will be yet. So yes, I think I already pimped everything.
Ben Grimm, are you guys doing any of those AMC secret screenings? No, because it's secret, and I don't do that anymore. Like I want to know what the fuck it is.
So here's my question about that. Since Ben asked that, do you at least get like genre for this? I mean,
it's for Halloween. It's AMC Chills and Thrills, Dan.
Oh, okay. So they're all you're guaranteed a horror film. Man,
like the commercial show, like Ghoulies and or not Ghoulies, Creeper. Oh, fuck, I forgot. One of these fucking ghoulie looking motherfuckers. Like, I don't get me wrong. I think it'd be a good time to go. If they're gonna show like Ghostbusters or something cool. But no,
if we have Ghoulies, hey, I'm fucking in. If that's even a possibility, but I'm just assuming Ghostbusters.
It wasn't Ghoulies. I was thinking the fucking. They had it in the trailer. What the fuck was it? They look like Ghoulies. They're not Gremlins. Another knockoff. Chubbies? I don't know.
Munchies?
No.
Critters, Munchies, Hobgoblins.
They have been spoiled. I have the list. DM. Yeah. I would like to know.
Yes, because, we don't have any kind of... So, fuck AMC. Let's just post it, Ben. Yeah. Let the good people know.
Post it in our Discord. And if you haven't joined, link is in description.
So now I have to stay at a Discord if I don't want to know? Jesus.
Why would you not want to know?
Yeah. What am I going to do if I go there and it's fucking the Black Christmas remake and I have to just go into the stall?
You're going to go Dark Knight Rises on these motherfuckers and shoot the place up.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to be just in the stall punching myself in the balls for 90 minutes if that's the case. But
do that anyway.
What the fuck?
Well, not usually at the theater, though. I wait till I get home. But, it's all good.
Dan has a crushing fetish. All right. Well, let's get the fuck out of here.
On that note, let's get the hell out. Mr. Dan, please let them know. Good night.
Good night, guys, and happy Halloween.
Mr. Kruger.
Stay sick, motherfuckers.
Our Lord and Savior. Good evening.
Good
he doesn't exist.
There you go. And I'll see you guys in Disneyland. Adios.
Now I'm sad.
Kruger wins with the doesn't exist comment.